you are listening to
the WrestleGeddon podcast.
WrestleGeddon podcast.
What's up, wrestling fans? It is another Friday night. We're back to talk some wrestling, Elimination Chamber. We're gonna talk about Danhausen because we love that Danhausen. So
part of the intro.
And his voice on here. So, yeah, good times. Good times. I am Chris the Heat Matthews, and he's the Tennessee Jesus, Carl Crossland, and this is the WrestleGeddon podcast. How are you, man?
Doing good, man. Besides, keep the podcast outside instead of in the bedroom.
That's all right. That's all right.
My wife's like, yeah, you could probably just shoot it in a room to tell the kids to be quiet. I'm like, yeah, we're not gonna try that.
Yeah, tell two little kids to be quiet. Telling my youngest that if this is like a freaking quiet place or something, and our lives depended on us being quiet, we'd be dead in 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Why? Because you don't know how to shut up. That's why. Like, you constantly have to do something to make some kind of noise or whatever it is. Like, kids. So come on, man.
Yeah.
You can't even sit there and watch TV, putting his feet on something and banging something. It's like, Jesus, kid, come on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or have the tablet on like twice as loud as the TV.
Yeah. I can't go in a different room. Watch this. We don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
Oh, man. What can you do with them?
I'm still trying to figure it out, man.
All right, let's get into it here with the random album of the week.
I'm gonna have myself. Who that was on? So random.
Fuck's sake, the random album this week was The Cranberries. Everyone else is doing it, so why can't we? But why can't we? Sorry. You get the gist of it. All right. Forgot how depressing the Cranberries are.
Did you?
I did find a couple.
I knew more of the songs. One of the other songs I was talking about when I was like, yeah, they had 3 big hits was on that album. Once I heard it, I was like, oh yeah, that's the song.
Yeah, Linger was on this one, and was it Dream?
Dreams.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm going with for my pick.
Awesome.
And you froze on me.
Froze.
You're froze on my end. I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Your picture's froze. I can hear you at least.
Okay. So you went with Dreams?
Mm-hmm.
I actually had 2 in case you picked mine, but I went with How.
You went with what?
How.
Oh, that was my backup.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That was Still Can't.
Yeah. Next week, we have album you probably know.
Okay.
We have Nevermind by Nirvana.
All right. Never mind. Nirvana. Popular album. That's
Huh?
one with the most popular album. One with the baby in the pool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they only had what two like mainstream albums. I know they had like a few like underground ones, but
Awesome. All right. Never mind. By Nirvana. Next week's album week. This week's, of course, was the Cranberries. I went with How. Carl went with Green. And that's going to bring us to the instant replay. All right. This week, we're talking Elimination Chamber. Read that and some of the fallout from that as well. Get into Monday Night Raw. I started watching AEW and I fell asleep. So, yeah.
yeah,
Really remember a whole lot of it, so.
I didn't watch any of the weekly shows at all. I did watch the Elimination Chamber, but
I got a Danhausen as we're recording too. They're doing a tag team turmoil match for number one contender for the SmackDown tag titles.
oh, that's still exist.
Yeah, like a gauntlet type thing. So,
Okay.
Ooh. Not looking good for Los Garza as they got the thing they got is the Wyatts.
Oh, yeah.
They did partner up not Drew McIntyre, R-Truth and Priest for this match as well.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Random tag team that we don't need.
Yep. I'm still waiting for Danhausen.
Yeah.
Speaking of Danhausen, Elimination Chamber this past Saturday. I know we were talking a little bit earlier. You said you were not too entertained by of the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I just have a bunch of my first great and I don't know. When is the last time that on like these like elimination chambers like Royal Rumble? When's the last time like the women haven't opened up like with whatever the match is? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like every damn time it's like that's the opening of the show is the women's elimination chamber or the women's war games or
And that's the kicker too, is a lot of times the women's matches, 9 times out of 10 are better than the men's versions of those. That's what it's been in the past. There's a lot of cool stuff in both of these chamber matches. There's I don't it's kind of like I enjoyed watching them. Like I was, entertained through the majority of the pay-per-view. Disappointed in the winners for the chambers. Well, mostly the women's. Like, the men's, I would have loved to have seen like Trick Williams or Javon Evans or like LA Knight pick up the win on that one. I'm not disappointed in the fact that Randy Orton won. I'm looking at SmackDown tonight, this outcome of Drew versus Cody's going to be, and that's going to set WrestleMania. I would much rather see Randy Orton versus Drew than Randy Orton versus Cody. But we'll see where that goes. We've got Rhea Ripley won the Women's Chamber going up against Jake. So I don't know. Like, I would have rather seen like Alexa Bliss, Asuka, or like Raquel was actually. I think both of us really want Raquel to get the win on that one.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like it's like perfect opportunity to put somebody else in the spotlight, and I don't know. To me, like people talk about people being Hogan, but to me, Rhea's more of like the Hogan now because she gets every like big match, like what I mean, she wins or she has the belts, or what I mean, like she's this tag champion. So I
Kind of
don't know.
figured when she dropped the title, she was going to end up winning the Chamber.
Yeah, and but yeah, like you said, I was hoping one of the other wrestlers would have won. Even the final two, I wasn't that happy with. It's like, dude, Rhea Ripley, Tiffany Stratton. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
well, like it's this on repeat. You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
the men's elimination chamber. Like I would have been cool with Logan Paul winning. You know what I mean? Like especially during the swerve where like he was pinning everybody. Like
Oh yeah.
I would have been perfectly fine with him winning. I mean,
I honestly I thought he was going to be one of the last two. The way he was, right, stealing those pins. So I thought it was going to
yeah,
come down to him and like Cody. But
yeah. But to me, they dropped the ball. I mean, they should have had Trick Williams win because I mean, to me, it's like what are you doing now if you're not creating stars? You know what I mean?
yeah,
And I felt like if you would have had Trick Williams win that one of the main events, have like a new. I mean, I know he's not new to wrestling or new. He's been balling on NXT for years, but what I'm saying, this somebody new in the spotlight that
absolutely.
you know
Because
everything. Everything I've seen from him, he would be able to live up to that moment. You know what I mean? It's not like he's not
absolutely.
capable of living up to that moment, and probably would even be better than what you would get out of a Cody or a Randy Orton at this point in their careers. You know what I mean?
Yep, absolutely. My biggest takeaway from that bench is Javon Evans. Like, I love Javon Evans. I think he's awesome. He's incredible to watch. There's little things that he does kind of help sell like the match or a move or just little stuff that you really don't notice until you go back and watch again. And I just don't let him get pigeonholed into that position like a Ricochet or like the typical guy or Shelton Benjamin or something. I really
Yeah.
hope that they do something with him.
Yeah, and they're not, and that's the only reason why like I was upset with him being in the match is just because like I knew like there's no chance in hell that they're gonna let him win,
Yeah.
and then it's like to me like he's kind of in that. To me, at least it seems like the last couple of, like big matches like Royal Rumble and stuff that he's that Ricochet or you said like Shelton Benjamin, that like high risk guy that's gonna have a nice spot in the match because he's capable of doing it. Um, but they're never gonna give him his flowers. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like, what's the point?
I mean, he hit that nice splash off the top of the cell. A
Yeah,
couple other things that he did too, but like I just don't, as a fan, like I don't. I don't want to, like I said, to get pigeonholed to that type of spot on the card when he's capable of doing so much more.
Yeah.
We'll see where it goes from there. So, what else do we have? AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Champion. I didn't think the match
Started
was
off.
bad. So,
They started off way too slow. They should have cut that match in like half, and just like had the second half be the match.
so we get that. We get AJ the match, which we all figured she was gonna. Then she issues an open challenge on Monday Night Raw, but nobody comes up to answer the challenge. Instead, they're all like, Pierce for the match. So now we get a number one contenders match or something. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Didn't really, I don't remember if they got anything or not, but we're getting some kind of match to determine who's going to face AJ at WrestleMania.
We're gonna get her and CM Punk in a good housekeeping match.
I don't know who else to do unless they run back like AJ and Nikki Bella. So
I mean, to be all honest, like they probably will do that because it's like WrestleMania, and they'll probably, why not have two people from over a decade ago wrestle each other?
yep. Yeah, why not? Honestly, because the Bellas haven't thrown their hats in the tag titles.
And The Rock kind of getting involved too with the whole Roman Reigns CM Punk thing. So
Yeah,
maybe we'll get a tag team with Rock and Roman teaming up against like CM Punk and somebody
man.
as like the night one main event.
Everybody's tweeted a response to Punk's dig at Sika on Monday Night's Raw. Just about every for that one. I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean everybody took a dig at everybody. You know what I mean? Like it's wrestling.
I don't know. Like if Roman was with it, it wouldn't have happened. So I'll further the story along. Speaking of CM Punk, he defended the championship against Finn Balor. I thought was probably the best. It's my opinion.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that I knew Finn wasn't gonna win, so it was just like
Yeah.
heartbreaking the whole time watching it.
Yep.
I think that was the whole point. Is like it were like if you just look at it from like a pure like I guess like wrestling standpoint, it wasn't like a bad pay-per-view as far as technical wrestling. It's just I don't know. I'm just like so over everything that I was kind of pessimistic watching it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think it's when we get to like the predicting like who's stuff like that, and it's kind of we can see the matches going based on what they're doing on Raw and SmackDown, and leading up to this stuff. Okay, so we're not gonna, we're gonna give CM Punk Finn, this match, this review, but we're not gonna jeopardize. Not gonna change up our plan for WrestleMania, Punk and Roman. So it's to go in and take an L. And that's the same thing with the men's chamber match, for somebody else, and we had it down here, Cody, because the stuff that's been going on between the three and Drew McIntyre, which we saw at the end of that match anyway, and I take out Cody, and then Randy getting the pin and RKO Drew. So we'll see where stuff goes after tonight's SmackDown. So, but the biggest of the Elimination Chamber, whether you loved it, hated it, it was Danhausen. It's what was in the box. Pop open the box, and there's a call. And the call was a bunch of dancers.
Yeah.
Danhausen.
There's like six people in the coffin, and then plus Danhausen.
One of the dancers was his wife.
The box didn't even look that big, did it?
It was a clown car.
Yeah.
I loved it, honestly, because I love Danhausen. I'm a big Danhausen fan. Obviously, because we got a cameo for him to do the intro for the show. He actually signed. I had to sign the mask that our logo is based off of. So, like, I'm biased towards it. Like, I think it fit Danhausen perfectly. I know there's some people that just absolutely hated it all this time. And those people that don't know Danhausen are not familiar with Danhausen. Yes, he has not been on AEW in a year, but he's been busting his ass on the independent scene, and he sells merchandise. That's Danhausen. Like, he's had more, I think, out of the majority of the independent scene, or in AEW, he has had more merchandise than Danhausen.
I don't know if we lost Chris or lost me.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay. I was saying, like, nobody has more merchandise available than Danhausen.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm not like a huge fan of like silly gimmicks, but Danhausen's pretty cool, and it's not like too like unbelievable. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't put his hands in his pants or wrestle with a fake iguana and everything.
And look at, like, what we can get from Danhausen in WWE. We saw a glimpse of that Monday night. It was awesome. Comes up to Adam Pearce and he's like, made my debut at the Elimination Chamber. First he was calling him Cold Stone. Cold Steve Austin. I think that's what he was calling him, Cold Steve Austin. And he's like, oh, yes, a disguise, the glasses. Pierce. Mm-hmm. And he's like, I have a list of Danhausens since I debuted, or made my debut at the Elimination Chamber to a thunderous applause. So, he's reading this thing. He's like, blimp. With a Triple H pointing picture, this one, and team induction this year, 2026. So he hands Pierce the list. He's like, "What's that?" So you don't forget. And Adam Pearce is looking at it, and just this quick, Danhausen's like fell in the toilet. Jumps up, and then Pearce like pulling Danhausen off on Tuesday, and they're forth. And Dom threatens Danhausen, and Danhausen curses on, which goes into Dirty Dom versus Penta for the IC title, which was a great match. It's probably the best match for all Monday. Penta beats Dom all because of the curse.
Yeah. I mean, if you get cursed, you get cursed.
Yeah. I mean, I love it. It's great.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but my sister texted me and she was like, "Yeah, that Danhausen dude just like cursed Dirty Dom," and I was like, "Yeah, he's losing the belt then. Like you get cursed by Danhausen, it's over."
It's all over. Like, different match potential, Danhausen. You got, like I said, Dirty Dom. Obviously, we'll probably get something between the two of them since Danhausen cursed Dom, he lost the title. Because he's not tied to a specific brand. So Danhausen is pretty much everywhere. So you think of like NXT, Joe Hendry, or a couple of the other guys down there. AAA. I think the Danhausen thing would be perfect. Like Psycho Clown and Mr. Iguana, like guys that they could be just awesome interact. El Grande Americano, just to name a few. Matt Cardona, a good one on SmackDown.
Yeah.
But we'll see where it goes. A lot of people forget that WWE's main goal is money, and the best way to do that is selling merchandise.
Yeah.
The other thing that people are bitching about with his debut is that got a bigger debut or a bigger spectacle of the debut Powerhouse Hobbs did. And then we haven't seen Hobbs since.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen Hobbs since then, but I mean, the debut in the Royal Rumble was pretty cool. I mean, it's where AJ Styles debuted it. Huh?
And he had a good showing at the Rumble, too. Not like he was there and went eliminated immediately.
Yeah, AJ Styles debuted at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah. AJ wasn't off TV for a couple months after the Rumble.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said, like, you can't say, like, his debut, because, like, he debuted at the Royal Rumble, so you can't say, like, his debut was bad. It's if they ain't did anything with him since then. But
yeah, I think they're talking about more of the presentation aspect of it. And I think other people are just upset because it wasn't like Jericho or somebody else or something. And my thing is, like, you actually think that if they're going to debut Jericho or back Jericho, he's going to be in a crate? Like, that's not going to happen.
yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Powerhouse Hobbs was in the Rumble for about 10 minutes. He did get one elimination, but it's not bad.
The crate opens and then there's a wall. It's like
And it breaks. And I don't know, some of these people, they get their hopes wrapped into one thing and then get pissed when that one doesn't happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's the reason why WWE doesn't surprise us anymore. Maybe they're doing what the fan base wants, and maybe we're just the minority. And
yeah,
Roman Reigns is
it reminds me of Tax was made his debut and they kept flashing his tattoo on the screen. Like, I cannot tell you how many times I argued with my aunt about this and my cousin that it wasn't Goldberg.
Goldberg.
Yeah. Like, it's Goldberg. It's not Goldberg's tattoo. Nothing like Goldberg's tattoo. It's Taz's tattoo. Like, the only thing that's missing on it, obviously, is the Taz being in the middle.
Yeah.
For trademark reasons.
Yeah.
It's not gold. And it's orange. Goldberg isn't affiliated with orange.
And I mean, Goldberg was active around that time, wasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he was
like on Nitro, you know what I mean? Like,
I think at that point he was either US champ on Nitro or he was heavy champ, one of the two. I know he had a title.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I don't understand people. Like, I really don't.
Yeah. I remember sometimes those people are just like delusional. Because I remember one time I was at a live show. I think I want to say it was like Raw or SmackDown. I think it was Raw because I think I went with my mom. It was the time when I was with my mom. I took my mom to Raw one time, and everybody got mad at me because I was cheering for Edge. But one of those people that got mad at me before Edge came out and I cheered for Edge and got mad at me. He was trying to convince me that Triple H was going to go to TNA, and I'm like, dude, there's no way Triple H is going to TNA, dude. His father-in-law owns the company. I'm like, he's like, yeah, TNA's gonna pay him a lot of money. I'm like, dude, TNA doesn't have any money. Like, they're not paying Triple H from TNA.
What money the TNA got? Like, Dixie Carter didn't have that type of money. Jeff Jarrett.
No, this was way before Dixie Carter. This was like Jeff Jarrett. Like this was like during like the Rated R Superstar and all that run.
Yeah.
That's like kind of early TNA, like kind of pre Angle and all that. So
Yeah, ain't no way. People are dumb. Like, what can we say? That's pretty much what they can say.
okay.
People are.
And then I remember another time that was kind of funny was it was technically The Rock's dad's promotion. It was like a show in Nashville. It was like called like Crossfire, and there's a match on the card that was between Jeremy Lin and Kid Cash, and me and my brother started chanting ECW like during the match because they both wrestled for ECW.
Yeah.
And one of the guys like in the crowd turned around and was like, "This is Crossfire." like we didn't know who was in that ECW match.
we know, dude.
Like we chanting ECW. We chanting ECW because this was a match that was in ECW, and they were having a banger, and it was good. Yeah, start chanting ECW.
Oh man. Well, some people. Oh shit. I tried to get a ECW on the W show. Nobody participated. It was just me. And then literally 10 minutes later, somebody else starts it, everybody else starts shit, and then they start following that guy. I was like, that's bullshit.
Dude, I'm tell you, a chant that's is getting overrated is like "This is awesome." Like "This is awesome" chant. Like I don't really need to hear "This is awesome" chant if somebody goes to a fucking fake ass barricade. You know what I mean? Like no, like we're not gonna start. This is an awesome chant for somebody going through a barricade that's designed to fucking fall apart once it gets hit.
He like super impressed during the match and start chanting, "This is awesome." Like he's gonna have to come off the top rope and do like freaking 4 days in a row before landing on the mat. I'm gonna say this is awesome.
Yeah. They use it a lot too in AEW, and it gets on my nerves. It's like, dude, like if you hear the "This is awesome" chant more than like once during the night, then is it really that awesome? Like what you're seeing? It's like no.
It's I don't know. People, man. People. Those things. And that's like there are multiple "This is awesome" chants during a 2-hour. Okay, yeah, this is a good match. Like it's pretty cool. Not awesome, but it's cool.
I mean, some of the matches might be awesome, but it's not enough to like that. "This is awesome" chant used to be like when something awesome happened. You know what I mean? Like Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we just saw a guy get thrown off the held in a cell through a table. You know what I mean? That's like when you're like, this is awesome. You know what I mean? Not
Yep.
like, or oh, a guy runs across the cage and does a hurricane right off the top of it. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, this is awesome.
Oh my God,
But
he
when
jumped off the top rope and went through a table. This is awesome.
yeah, or like, oh, he went through the barricade. Like, especially like the WWE barricade in the corner. Like, yeah, dude, it's made to give way. It's not real. Like, that's not awesome.
Oh, super awesome. Oh, good stuff. All right, but I do something awesome, and that's the elite figure of the week. Should say elite figures on the week this week, because it's one of the greatest tag teams that come to TNA, and it is Chris, Alex Shelley, Motor City Machine Guns.
Yeah, man.
I was super stoked. These went up for pre-order on Amazon. Amazon because they have free shipping. I got paid for it outside of Prime subscription. By far, this is probably Alex Shelley is my favorite out of the two. That's for the detail that they put into the ring gear, the jacket, pretty solid. So, great figure. Steven is pretty cool too. Great head sculpt on this one as well. Did a really good job on these. To the Edge jacket, which is awesome. And here, of course, it's got the shorts. And it's pretty awesome. Love these figures. Little. The only thing I'm not about are the they're kind of they're a little but doesn't look bad. Could have been better, but it's still pretty cool.
Yeah, I like it.
The only point that I have with these figures is that they did not come with an old hand, so you can do the point, like the palm point that they do. So, like that's the only point with these with the extra hands. So. But great figure.
They get you like some with the hands that are like kind of like this, so you can put build like a little Ultimate X thing on the on your ring, and then just hang them from the X, like during the Ultimate X match.
One of the I think it's figure toy company sells a Ultimate X acceptor for the ring.
Oh, did it?
Like $40 though.
Oh wow, yeah, that's a lot for an X. I felt like you could just make one.
That's crazy too, because I was going through my accessory bin looking if I had like open hand, which I do, but none of them match Steven's hand. So I was like, oh, that kind of sucks. So, oh well. Down the line, they'll do one with the hand. So. Yeah, that's the elite figure of the week. And I guess that's bring us to No Holds Barred. All right. No Holds Barred this week. Johnny Gargano is still doing this. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on. The box. I don't get it. So.
You kind of froze up on me. What did you say?
I was watching back that they've been doing this thing with Johnny Gargano where he's just been like playing. Like I don't know if he's like depressed or something. He's just laying there on a box.
Okay, okay. Speaking of No Holds Barred, I seen the trailer for Scary Movie 7, 6. Yeah, it was pretty funny. What I saw.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was great. I cannot wait. Cannot wait to see that. But people like bootlegging it. Stream 7 came out. So like the trailer got bootlegged because it was attached to Stream 7. So went to see went to the theater, bootlegged his own trailer on his social media accounts.
Yeah.
Jesus. That was pretty funny. And it's cool that they got the original cast back too. At least from the first two movies.
Yeah. That's when the first two movies were great. The ones after that, I didn't really. They were alright, but they weren't as good as 1 and 2. So
Yeah, and I think I was reading something on it. Apparently, they lost the rights to the Scary Movie franchise after the second one. The Wayans did.
yeah,
That's why, like all the ones after that were so they have the same type of humor. Like
yeah,
they tried to, but like it wasn't quite the same. Like Scary
yeah,
Movie 3 was closer to the first two than like 5 and 6 were just, or 4 and 5. Yeah, 4 and 5 are just like first two.
yeah.
So that looks pretty good. For mixed reviews for 7. A lot of people like it, a lot of people don't like it. So it's kind of like half and half, I guess. So I'm watching it eventually. It's probably wouldn't hit streaming. But
Yeah.
I still want to watch it.
Yeah, my brother and sister didn't watch it together, but they both seen the new Scream movie. My sister liked it, my brother hated it, so we'll see where I fall in that camp. I didn't like the last two movies. So.
Apparently, Gen Z is offended by the Scary Movie 6 trailer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, poor babies.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't care if people get offended. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
That's gonna be pretty good then.
Yeah, it should be good. Wayne's brothers to me always been funny. I always liked most of their stuff.
Apparently, the hype around Scary Movie 6 has prompted them to start looking at sequels. Some of his movies like White Chicks 2.
Mm-hmm. Need a Major Pain. Sweet.
Oh, Major Pain. So underrated. The one they
he can't
the sequel to is Blank Man.
Blank Man.
Like, man, I fucking love Blank Man.
Yeah, that's what I said. All the brothers, and just about all the movies. Like I'm gonna get you sucker and Don't Be a Menace. Like
Oh, don't mess. I think that's another one they're looking at doing it too.
yeah.
I am here for that one. Oh, there's something coming out this weekend. I wanted to see. This weekend or maybe next weekend. I don't know. Well, that movie, They Will Kill You, actually looks really good.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
There's another one too where it was like they're on like it's like a plane crash or something like that, like on an island or something.
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, I think it might have been good too. I don't know. I was like, okay, it might be like a psychological type thriller type thing.
What else is going on? Ew. Triangle Paracon News got a contest running. If you can get us either on Facebook or running both, Facebook and Instagram, if we can get the pages to 800 followers, we're giving away a pair of tickets for the event.
All right.
So good times for that. This went out for the Chainsaw Girls last week. Super excited to have Aston K and Allie joining us for that. We'll also be hosting a screening with Nathan Basil of the Rise of Leslie Vernon there as well. It's been a good time.
Yeah, sounds good, man.
Apparently, Johnny Gargano called him out, but it looks like he's getting Oba.
Yeah,
Doesn't look happy.
that's another thing too. Is like if they don't have Bubba Femi and Jacob Fatu involved in WrestleMania, I'm gonna be like pissed.
I think,
I might
and
boy, I might boycott it. If you have like two nights and neither one of them are on, I'm gonna boycott it.
I think they're building toward Oba and Rusev.
Yeah,
I'm not mad about that. Like, I think it would be a good match. But I would rather see Oba versus Jacob, actually.
yeah,
Honestly, now I'm thinking about it, I wouldn't be surprised if Jacob doesn't get involved in this title match. Because he's kind of been at it with Drew and Co.
yeah. Maybe make it like a fatal four-way.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make it a three-way, make it a fatal four-way.
It's really been a while since we've had a world title.
Or have Randy Orton versus Jacob Fatu in like an ambulance match for Randy's spot at WrestleMania.
Good. Oba just killed Johnny with those European uppercut. Feel like 4 of them in a row.
Yeah,
I think Gargano's on his way out.
think so.
So
Think we'll see him in
I wouldn't be surprised if
uh in AEW.
it's yeah.
Be interesting to see what they do with him.
and they'll probably pair him up with Ciampa for a little bit. FTR and Ciampa had like a promo together Wednesday night where like FTR was trying to recruit or something.
Yeah. Oh, Road Dogg got, I don't know if he quit or got fired or released.
Yep. I saw that. Can't say that I'm not disappointed in that. We're talking about the same person who says Chelsea the U.S. title, and then get asked, well, who's she gonna face? And his response is, oh, man. I don't know. Yeah. It sucks. Like you never want to see, somebody quit their job for whatever reason, resign or quit or whatever. Especially if you're not by the passion for it anymore. And I think that's basically what it boiled down to with his resignation was just didn't like seeing the way a lot of the talent was being treated and the direction that they were going and stuff like that from a couple of things I read today. So
yeah,
we'll see where he ends up. So, but,
I mean, I don't know what stories he was working on, but I haven't been too satisfied with the last like year and a half of WWE. So maybe it might be good for both parties.
Well, they need to get rid of Michael Hayes and like I don't think they bring anything fresh to the table creative wise. Kind of like they, from the little that I've seen from WWE, it seems like they keep trying to rehash the same things. I mean, which happens in wrestling because everything's been done before, but there's never nothing that has like a fresh take on it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's terrible.
He froze on me
again. Awesome stuff. See if there's anything else, but
you try the chips, the flavor swap chips.
nope. I know anything
So
about
they got, they have Cool Ranch Ruffles, cheddar sour cream Doritos, and the hickory smoked barbecue Cheetos.
Huh. The sour cream cheddar Doritos actually doesn't sound bad.
Yeah, I haven't tried them. I did try the barbecue Cheetos. I get those for my kids because my kids like barbecue chips. I tried them.
Okay.
Those actually wasn't too bad.
I'm just not
the other
a
ones,
fan of the Cool Ranch, so I probably won't try them.
I like Cool Ranch. I just don't know how it would taste on a potato chip. You know what I mean? Like it tastes like.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of like ranch dip when it comes to like plain potato chips, but I do like the Cool Ranch like on a tortilla type thing. So
I'll have to keep an eye out for those. If we want to try those sour cream and cheddar. Sound delicious. Food. McDonald's launched a new arch this week. I tried it.
you said McDonald's?
Yeah, the big arch.
The big arch.
Fancier Mac.
Fancier Big Mac?
Yeah. It's got like grilled, not grilled, but like deep ends on it. fried onions, white cheddar cheese, is like a yellow American cheese on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually pretty good. And it's got like a nut on it too. Bottom, and then it's got like a different kind of sauce. It's not like sauce, but something different. So
Okay.
the hot honey chicken sandwich is really good too. Yeah. If anybody hasn't tried that yet.
I haven't tried McDonald's in fucking forever, dude. I get my kids McDonald's every once in a while, but like it's been a couple of years since I've had something from McDonald's.
Finally got Danhausen. I don't the Danhausen's for Nick Aldis.
Get Danhausen versus Nick Aldis at WrestleMania.
We're gonna get something with Danhausen and Miz.
Oh, okay.
He told him told Danhausen to walked away to the Miz, and I was still behind him holding his list of demands like this.
Yes, you are. No, I'm not. You.
This just got cursed.
Miz got cursed.
Started laughing at him after he cursed him, and Danhausen goes, "Remember what happened to Doc?" and walked away. Oh, that's great. I'll have the clip for that. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anything else this week? That's pretty much the bulk of it. Yay, Jelly Roll's back on SmackDown. Ooh.
Oh god. How did Jerry Roll?
Piece of trash. I can't Bad Bunny come back. I'd rather have Bad Bunny.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like Jelly Roll as a rapper or a crazy singer.
Cosplay. That's the best term I've heard in a long time. Cosplay Christian.
I talking about this big country singer. Like, man,
His music's terrible. Rap. No. Oh, anywho, that's gonna do it for this week. Thank you guys for checking us out as always. We appreciate it. Make sure you hit us up on our socials. You can find that in the link tree description. We're on Instagram, YouTube, all that fun stuff. Make sure you like and follow, and then on YouTube you get alerted when we go live, when we post some new stuff. Yeah. So that is gonna do it. Couldn't find my button for this. We'll chat with you guys next week. Of course, we'll recap the week of wrestling stuff and whatever else happens. On behalf of myself and the Tennessee Wrestling, chat with you guys next week. Marks.